Hey folks, allow me to be blunt, no pun intended. I just took a fat hit of that recreational zoomy scoomy, and now I'm feeling philosophical. So welcome to a new series that I'd like to call Lavaside Chats with Dagoth Ur. In this series, I'll be discussing whatever random ideas, concepts, or Elder Scrolls lore excerpts that pop into my mind as I stack these skooma-bong hits. So let's stick our Dagoths right into this week's conversation. Today, we'll be discussing the tidal wave of Dagoth Ur-related AI memes that has washed over YouTube's Elder Scrolls community. I think it's fair to say that Elder Scrolls fans constitute one of the most emotionally resilient fan bases in the modern media landscape. Aside from that corn-laden diarrhea storm that is Elder Scrolls Online, we have not experienced a new mainline entry in over a decade. There may literally be viewers watching this video from their mom's computers who weren't even born yet when Skyrim first hit the shelves. And let's not kid ourselves, that's fucking depressing. Yeah, okay, the Todd God threw us a bone with that thrilling 30-second teaser trailer for Test 6, if you can even call a single zoom-in shot of a painting with background music a teaser trailer. Point is, we're a struggling lot. We're all pining for the release of Elder Scrolls 6, preferably before the next millennium. And yet we have all tacitly arrived at a common understanding that the game will not be worth the wait. What an odd conundrum we find ourselves in. So how do we handle these complicated emotions? Self-deprecating humor, that's how. Yes, we can all pop sarcastic shots at Todd and continue saying that each new test entry is shittier than the last one. But let's not dick about, folks. We're all going to be in the same GameStop line or downloading queue to play Test 6 on release day, provided we live to see it. And acknowledging that inescapable truth is an important first step to coping with the pain of being into this series. But then behold the spark of light in the darkness, the lifeboat of joy in this tempestuous ocean of sorrows. AI, a revolutionary innovation bound to transform the art of meme making for all time. It will never be known who was first to apply my divine voice to the AI generator. But once they did, holy Veleth, we all greeted that shit like Khajiit greet moon sugar. The Dagoth Ur meme has now transcended the community from which it was born. On both this channel's videos and others, I have personally witnessed with my 3 eyes a great deal of viewers dropping comments like, "I don't even know who the fuck Dagoth Ur is, but I still love it." That's not verbatim, but you get the picture. The resonant, majestic, and silky smooth voice of Dagoth Ur is seemingly crafted for dry comedy and smart-ass bullshit posting, and deadpan humor is indeed the linchpin of the Dagoth meme. The character of Dagoth Ur, I'm getting meta by the way. I'm speaking about myself in the third person because I am supernaturally wise and mysterious. Don't compare me to a Khajiit, that's fucking offensive. The character of Dagoth Ur varies slightly with each individual meme smith. Some try to replicate Dagoth's manner of speaking in Morrowind by having him use a sort of pseudo-classical or semi-Shakespearean dialect. You know, smart speak, the way you'd write an essay with a word count requirement. But others do not pay the living god such respect and instead prefer to have him say fuck, shit, piss ass, pecker tits, wiener, dick, douche, swit, and enwa in every other sentence. The third form of Dagoth speak, and indeed the form we here at DJ Dagoth try to stick by in each of our videos, is a combination of the 2 aforementioned dialects. 19th century English is all well and good, but something about hearing Dagoth say fuck just packs a laughter punch, and I was even giggling to myself like an immature little prick as I typed that out just now. But despite the variances in Dagoth's speech patterns, there does seem to be a vague consistency to his character that remains steady in each of his meme depictions. Meme Dagoth is, generally speaking, characterized as unabashedly proud, cartoonishly reactionary and ethnocentric, and almost entirely lacking in any self-awareness. The result is a hilarious caricature of the ultra-nationalist, xenophobic Dunmer archetype commonly remembered from Test 3. Many meme smiths, especially those entrenched in the exceptionally nerdy subsection of the Elder Scrolls community, also fuck around with the lore concept of Kim to have Dagoth reference pop culture and current events from our world while discussing Tamriel. But there are also those who use Dagoth's voice in casual videos about the Elder Scrolls community itself. These range from short TikTok-style clips to in-depth video essays talking about character builds in Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Overall, the Elder Scrolls community tends to be a pretty chill, diverse, and open group that is more than happy to welcome new friends into the fold. You will sometimes run into elitists and shit who will be like, Morrowind was the best game and all the games since then suck and you suck for liking them. And while Morrowind is certifiably badass, there's no need to take those psychotic Test 3 fundamentalists seriously. They're games, calm the fuck down. But anyway, there's a titload of Elder Scrolls channels out there with a ton of different content specialties. We're talking lore channels, let's play channels, mod channels, really anything you can think of. I highly recommend you check them out. A lot of them are really cool and they're super positive vibes. But one thing is for certain. The Dagoth Ur AI meme wave is one of the more interesting developments to emerge from the Elder Scrolls community in recent months. Like any trend, it will almost certainly slow down and die out over time. But by the anus of Nerevar, I can promise you that this channel will continue riding that wave and milking that meme cow until it's bone dry. And after that, we'll probably continue posting new Elder Scrolls or video game-related bullshit that we hope our fans will enjoy just as much. It's really interesting to see new channels pop up and grow at such an exceptional rate from a funny meme trend. Like honestly, we never expected our videos to get as much attention as they have. A couple thousand subscribers might not be much in comparison to big channels, but it's still wild that we've been able to cultivate this little microcosm of Tess-loving wise asses within a span of a couple weeks. And us folks here at DJ Dagoth really appreciate that shit. Anyway, enough with the meta BS. Back to speaking as Dagoth. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Lavaside Chats with Dagoth Ur. We'll be coming at you with another episode next time I hit the scoomy. So go ahead and like and subscribe and make that little bell button tingle all over. Because we'll be dropping the next episode covering my spring break vacation in Skyrim this Loretus. Until then, stay safe, you beautiful creatures.